This is my X3. Nothing bad. And the video will explain later, toward the more at the end. I'm gonna touch a lot of things to help out, like, starting guys. But I'm gonna touch on a lot of things, so this is gonna be really quick and short. I added a lot of things here. The Lynx slant gear I added, the belt conversion, the EOX by Lynx for the X3, 3 and 4S setups. It's the 2222 3900 kV. I'm running everything just like I did before with the Scorpion motor. Now, what I'm going to touch base on is, this is because I was trying a new maneuver closer to the ground. Alright, I took out the main gear. The feathering shaft is fine, the main shaft is fine. I busted the main grip. Obviously I bent the boom. Everything back here is okay. I did take them 2 servos. I sheared off, I have them out right now, but I sheared off the spline main shaft. Sheared it right off on 2 servos. But touching base on this, the Lynx frame survived. And I put it in hard. The Lynx frame survived. The Lynx landing gear survived. The speed controller survived. The elevator servo survived. Motor, speed controller, all that survived. Lynx boom support didn't break. I loosened this up so I can move it down. The tail box, all that survived. This is all good. So pretty much all this is replacing the splines in the 2 servos, the spline shafts, and replacing the boom and main gear and the grip, and I'm back in the air. Now my review on this is, now that I've had more flights on my X3, I really love the Lynx dampers. It's nice and crisp compared to when I first was flying it. It's nice and crisp. I love the connected feeling. The main gear is quieter. If I didn't put it in so hard, I never would have took the teeth out. The belt drive is smoother and a little quieter. I was running lithium grease on the gears for my torque tube system, so it wasn't quite as loud as some guys. But the belt drive is quieter, and now all I have to replace is the boom. I don't have to replace the belt or anything, so that's a really nice plus. The main gear for driving the belt, I have that Lynx, and I don't know what the stock one acts like, but I really like the way this one is functioning, and how there's no vibrations to it or anything. Now, getting to the motor. Now I had a Scorpion motor on here, and now I went to this EOX. And what happened, and why this happened, is it was flying so nice that I was feeling really confident with it. And with me being a sport flyer and I dabble in mild 3D, I started dabbling a little more. I was doing nose in funnels, nose out funnels, the real tight ones, and I was doing them on big sky. Well, I was feeling so confident in it that I was doing nose-in funnels closer to the ground, and this is my first year flying with the progressive trifocals, and on the side, for you guys that have them, on the side things are blurry, and the bird ended up getting into that side section of the trifocal, and I lost orientation when I was trying to come out of the nose-down funnel, and I ended up putting it in real hard. She thumped bad. But yeah, I lost the blades also. But that's what I want to kind of touch base on, is it was flying so nice that that confident factor was there, where I was trying more than I usually do, and I ended up doing this, which it's not a bad thing, because we don't progress unless we push ourselves. It costs money because there's no floating it in like there is with an airplane if something goes wrong. But yeah, that's what I want to touch base on. The EOX motor I was running, I think at 3200, 3100, I think it was. And but it was, I had a lot of power. I was not bogging it. I was, doing TikToks, aileron TikToks, and it wasn't bogging, and it made me feel so confident I had that power for closer to the ground maneuvers. And I'm just running 3S. So that's what I want to touch base with on this video. Now that I have had flights on it, I want to kind of touch base. The 3X is a very solid bird. And it's very cheap to repair. So that's why this is my real life simulator instead of my goblins or my oxys. This is my bird that I'm gonna probably put in the ground a lot more than anything else, because I will be trying new things. It handled really good. I mean, I got the 1E on here, that Vortex 1E, and I have the basic setups for a 450 size bird, and I only had to tweak a few things, but that was because blade, tail blade size and stuff like that. But yeah, this looks a lot worse than it is. I kind of had it tore down because I'm starting to do some rebuild on it. I am running 2 satellites. I had issues when I had just the 1 satellite here. I lost bind, and I put it in, so now I'm running dual satellites. So, but yeah, this Lynx motor, EOX, I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it built my confidence where I started doing more than I normally did with the Scorpion. I'm running the Castle Creations Light 50 on it, and I had no issues with it last time out. This happened on my last battery on it for the day. That's been my jinx lately. But yeah, that's my review on this. And until next time, I have a couple more reviews coming up. Some new product that I'm going to be testing out, fit and finish, and as a common Joe flyer, scale and dabbling in mild 3D and stuff. I'll be giving my opinions on that. Until that time, happy flying.